You whisper the word treat or park in a casual, quiet conversation with your partner across the kitchen counter without looking at your dog or using a commanding tone of voice. Yet instantly, two furry ears perk up under the table. Sherlock trots right over across the room, tail wagging expectantly. You never gave a direct command or called his name, so how did he know what you were saying? To understand how dogs master new words without ever sitting through formal training lessons, we need to look deep inside the canine cognitive mind. And to help us decode their secret listening habits, here is Sherlock. Most dog owners naturally assume their pets only learn words during structured training sessions, when we stand directly in front of them, make eye contact, and repeat explicit commands like sit, stay, or paw for treats. However, modern cognitive science reveals that dogs aren't just passive listeners waiting for instructions. They are active social eavesdroppers, constantly tuning into ambient household conversations to gather vital information about their daily world and human family. When humans talk to each other, dogs don't just process spoken sound waves. They carefully track the speaker's eye gaze and body orientation to figure out exactly what object, person, or activity is being discussed in the conversation. Recent cognitive studies on canine language acquisition confirm that dogs possess the remarkable ability to learn the names of novel objects purely by observing two humans interact, without receiving any direct reward or personal instruction. This cognitive process is called fast mapping. By instantly connecting an overheard word with the specific object a human is looking at, a dog's brain forms an immediate, lasting mental association in just a few quiet exposures. In landmark puppy cognitive studies, young golden retrievers observed one human ask another for a specific toy across a counter. When later asked to fetch, the puppies correctly selected the item they had only heard mentioned between others. Dogs also pay exquisite attention to vocal cadence and tone. They effortlessly distinguish between dry, monotone human chatter and the subtle, subconscious rise in emotional pitch that usually signals an upcoming walk, car ride, or mealtime reward. Functional brain imaging shows that human speech activates the left hemisphere of a dog's auditory temporal cortex. Their brain processes human words as distinct, meaningful symbols rather than just arbitrary background noise or environmental sound. A human speech flows in a continuous, unbroken stream of sound. Yet a dog's brain possesses the remarkable ability to perform speech segmentation, carving target words like park out of a long sentence like, we should take him to the park later. Not all words are created equal in a dog's mental dictionary. Words tied to high-value emotional outcomes such as car, cheese, or walk are given top priority status and permanently stored in long-term memory banks for immediate recognition. Eavesdropping intelligence is constantly reinforced by cue stacking. When an overheard word is consistently paired with a physical action, like picking up car keys or opening the pantry door, the mental association becomes virtually bulletproof over time. This eavesdropping intelligence extends far beyond your home living room. At pet shops or vet clinics, dogs carefully observe interactions between staff and owners, learning what specific routines and object names mean before their turn arrives. Many dog owners try to outsmart their pet by spelling out trigger words. Should we take him for a WALK? But because dogs are master pattern recognizers, they quickly learn the spelled letter sequence too, connecting the letters directly to the action. When dogs overhear high-value trigger words during casual chatter that lead to nothing, it causes real emotional distress. Their autonomic nervous system spikes with excitement, only to crash when no real-world action occurs. This sophisticated observational capability places canine social intelligence on par with 2-year-old human toddlers. Both species rely heavily on third-party eavesdropping to decode how the complex social world operates around them. Location and time of day act as powerful cognitive multipliers. Overhearing the word dinner at 5 o'clock in the kitchen triggers an immediate reaction, whereas the exact same word spoken at noon in the bedroom might be completely ignored. Dogs possess a brilliant selective attention filter. They can sleep peacefully through loud television dialogue or radio music, yet instantly wake up the exact millisecond your familiar voice utters a key household word. You can strategically harness eavesdropping to help shy or anxious dogs. By praising another calm dog or talking warmly about a scary object in front of them, the timid dog learns through observation that the environment is safe. To prevent accidental excitement during casual household planning, use neutral code words or substitute phrases until you are actually ready to grab the leash and walk out the front door for your daily outing. Establishing consistent vocabulary across all family members prevents unnecessary confusion. When everyone uses the exact same terms during daily conversations, your dog's mental map of your household language remains crystal clear. Just like humans, dogs consolidate newly learned words during deep REM sleep. A restful nap after a busy day of household activity locks overheard language patterns permanently into their long-term memory storage. For aging dogs whose eyesight or physical stamina is declining, conversational eavesdropping is a deeply comforting anchor. Hearing familiar family voices and predictive words keeps their mind sharp, active, and feeling secure every day. Realizing that your dog is constantly listening transforms how you view their daily presence in your home. They aren't just pets living in your house. They are attentive social partners actively studying every single aspect of your shared life together. When your dog trots over after overhearing a whispered word across the room, appreciate the profound intelligence behind that moment. It proves just how deeply tuned in they are to your voice, your emotions, and your daily world. Here is your everyday blueprint for household vocabulary. First, use consistent words across all family members. Second, avoid saying high-trigger words until you are ready to act. Third, use neutral code words for planning. Fourth, praise third-party calm behavior. The next time your dog perks up at a whispered word across the room, remember they are listening because they love being part of your world. If you want more science-backed explainers like this, consider subscribing as we unpack the canine mind together. Because at the end of the day, understanding your dog's brain isn't about strict training routines. It's about recognizing the quiet, brilliant ways they connect with us in everyday household life.